Hey everybody, it's Becky. I'm doing my second video to sort of get you guys caught up at what I've been doing. Today I had my pre-op appointment with my surgeon. My surgery is 1 week and 1 day away. I'm getting really excited about it. I'm very ready for this whole process to be over with because it's just, I'm anxious to begin with, and the anticipation's kind of getting to me a little bit, but I got to basically sign my life away and explain to Dr. McNatt that yes, I do know that there's a whole bunch of problems that can be caused by the surgery. I do know that there's a 0.03% chance of death. Um, he doesn't feel like I should have any complications due to the fact that I'm actually a very healthy individual aside from being severely overweight. So, with that being said, he gave me some papers. I signed a whole bunch of papers, had a list. I have a list right here of everything that could go wrong. It is a very long list. And, if you think about it, it's a little bit depressing, but it's okay. So what we have here, on the back he gave a diagram. The one right here is what a normal person's stomach looks like. And over here is what my stomach is going to look like. That little one right there. That is the Roux-en gastric bypass. That's basically what it looks like, on paper. So, he wanted to go through and inform me, I guess, because he's a very informative, very serious, very talented surgeon. I guess what he didn't realize is that I wouldn't let anyone cut into me without me having thoroughly researched what was going to happen, but I guess not everyone's as prepared as I am. He's very happy with how my weight loss has gone. He says I've actually done better than most. I am down 33.5 pounds, which will make the surgery go easier, not just for him, but it'll make it go easier for me, and I should have a quicker healing time. We discussed the whole having to get up and walk around every 2 hours thing, because during the surgery, to do the laparoscopicness, they basically blow up your stomach with CO2, and by doing that they can move the utensils around and they can do all the stomach stapling and reconnecting of different body parts. So with that, I'm going to need to walk around to get some of the gas out by basically burping a lot, which is going to be lovely, but otherwise it's going to cause me a lot of pain. I won't want to get out of bed, and I need to walk to be able to get out of the hospital, basically. So that appointment went really well. He's happy with me. He thinks everything should go fine. Anesthesiologist appointment took longer than expected because of two things. One, they were really backed up and it took them forever to get to me. And two, going over my history with the anesthesiologist, we went over the fact that I have an enzyme deficiency called pseudocholinesterase deficiency, which I actually inherited from Dad. Anyone who is related by blood to my father, we don't know if it came from Nanny or Pop-Up. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get Pop-Up tested, and I mean, it never caused any problems for anybody, but it is inherited. I got it from Dad. He got it from one of his parents, so anyone who is a Bruno, you should get tested. Just because in the unlikely event that you get some anesthesia and you're supposed to be out for a really short time, it puts you into a drug-induced coma. It's not the best situation in the world. We're going to avoid that by putting me in the morning slot, apparently. So surgery will more likely than not be at 8:30 in the morning. 6:30 in the morning, I'm going to have to be there to do all the pre-stuff, 8:30 for the surgery. They're hoping that by having my appointment being the first appointment, none of the residual gas that puts me into a drug-induced coma will be left in the tubes, which is a good thing. So, I don't want to put my parents through that twice in one lifetime. The gist of that whole situation was that after I had my tonsils out when I was 14, the left one opened up, blood started pouring out. Doctor said, oh, we're going to cauterize that. You'll be out for 15 minutes. Well, I was out for 5.5 hours. Woke up to my pastor praying over me, prayer chains going on at church, and, it just freaked out my entire family. Not the best situation. So they're going to avoid that by making me be the first person, so there shouldn't be any residual anesthesia in any of the tubes, which is great. So everyone's sort of looking out for me and making sure everything's going to be okay. Mom and Dad fly down on the 14th to spend the day with me, and it's coming up really quick. And I'm not nervous about the complications. I'm more anxious just to get it over with because I've been wanting to do this for so long, and it's really close. It's so close, but it feels like it's so far. I'll keep myself busy by working extra hours so I don't have to really think about it that much. But I'm excited, and I think everything's going to go really, really well. I'm going to attempt to post a video after surgery to let you guys know that I made it off the table, basically, not to be morbid or anything, but, you know, the people who are watching this are people who are on my Facebook and in theory love me. So, you I know that you all love me. I really do. I have no problems whatsoever with knowing how incredibly loved I am. But I just want to make sure that you guys know I'm okay. So if I'm feeling up to it, I promise, I will post a video either my first night or second day after surgery. So with that being said, I wish you all have a wonderful good night, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.